Last up, 5 o'clock Pacific, CBS, LSU and Alabama. Cover your eyes. Alabama's 21, 48.5 the total. Bama 2 from the committee. If they play Georgia on a neutral right now, it would be maybe at least a 7-point favorite. Some have said 10, although I think that's too high. Saban says quit looking at the polls. It's poison. And we'll see if they come out pissed off here. That's an angle bettors like to look at. Will Wisconsin be in a bad mood? They were 9th. Will Alabama be in a bad mood as they were 2nd? And some people think they're the best team in the country.
Well, I mean, when you look at a team like Alabama, a number 2 ranking right now, it's a slap in the face. It's an insult, you know? And here in Las Vegas, it's a slap in the face. It's an insult. There's no question who would be favored if Alabama played Georgia. Again, we showed earlier in the show the difference between the playoff committee and what Las Vegas thinks. It's a similar story right here. You know, all right, Bama, you're number 2 by the committee. The reality is you'd be on a neutral, favored by a touchdown or more over Georgia. And certainly Saban's not going to lack for motivation, motivational tools for his team this week. Remember, when these teams played last year, was nothing tied into the fourth quarter before Alabama pulled it out 10-0 late. Linebacker Sean Hamilton, quote, "It was amazing. Those are the type of games that you come to Alabama for. 0-0. That's like a movie type game, I felt. I remember being on the sidelines like, dang, it's really 0-0 going into the fourth quarter. You live for those kind of games." Now, it's a Bama team that only 4-4 against the spread. Jalen Hurts only completed 95 passes in 8 games, no more than 14 in any game. And this is the toughest defense they've faced since Florida State in the opener. So I guess you can make some cases here for LSU, but I'm not going to make a whole lot of them in this contest.
No, Bama hasn't played anybody. Let's be honest. They have 1 win over a team from a Power 5 conference with a winning record, and that was 5-3 A&M, and that was an 8-point game, and A&M hung in there. I don't think they're much of anything. Now you have LSU. Why are they ranked? Why are they in the rankings? They lost at home to Troy and were dominated in that game up front. Only 72 points in the last 7 meetings against Bama. Again, they brought in Cannon to be the new OC. Etling, as usual, quarterback play stinks with LSU. 94 passing yards and 24 dropbacks last year. Couldn't stretch the defense to open up for Fournette and Geis, who combined for 43 yards on 19 carries. He's made some strides, though. 9 touchdowns, 1 interception, 9.4 yards per pass. Can he handle the pressure? Eddie Orgeron on being shut out last year. It was out of character. There were some plays the receivers were wide open. Seemed like he was nervous or anticipating getting hit. It was totally unlike his character, but he did not play well. Now on this season, quote, "Everyone's waiting to see him win the big game." And let me say this correctly. He'll never win the big game by himself. We'll do it as a team. But until he does that, I think that's going to be his mark. And he knows that. Both teams fresh off the bye. That's always the case with these two teams. I would expect the public to get involved here with Alabama. What do you think, 21?
Well, I mean, we haven't seen a groundswell of support for Alabama from the public yet. But there's something that I want to talk about here with Danny Etling. Is not, and you read those 2 great Orgeron quotes. The first one was last year after the game, where he's like, "Oh, it's totally out of character. It's unlike his character." And this year he's like, "Well, it's not on Etling." We're not going to ask him to do anything. The numbers are certainly better this year, the 9.4 yards per pass attempt, but it's not like LSU's faced the toughest schedule. And I always keep going back. You remember those quotes that we read? We read the quotes for a reason. And just because we don't read one week doesn't mean it doesn't stay in your head. And I still remember the quote from Dino Babers talking about playing LSU and then going up to NC State the following week and saying, NC State's way better than LSU. I mean, it's not even close. It's a Tigers defense that's not making plays. They've had 1 turnover or less created in 5 of their 8 games, and the offense isn't working. So, Alabama, they will be paying attention. Question is, for LSU, can they hang tough in what is likely to be a very hostile environment against a very focused Crimson Tide foe?
All right, let's lay it. Teddy wants to lay it. Betting number 414, Bama minus 21. Saban in a foul mood. Bama disrespected, they feel, being number 2 in the first playoff show. And I can't get this game out of my head. LSU at home, pushed around up front by Troy. Yes, the same team who lost at home is against South Alabama. Troy also fumbled going in and fumbled at their own 5. That was a blowout. They had no problems taking care of LSU. If you take out those 2 key turnovers, we'll lay the 21 at home for Bama in this one, betting number 414. Hey, guys, for the full video, go to sbrpicks.com.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to our channel. Now we've put a lot of work into producing all these free videos, so please help us out and keep all our content free for you forever by simply liking, sharing, commenting, and subscribing. Now, not to mention, a visit to our industry-leading website will warm the hearts of all our SBR employees, especially myself. Now, the links are over there to the left, so do check those out. Thanks for watching.